With a comparatively high quality of life, strong infrastructure, and the best system of healthcare and education, a large number of people continue moving to Sweden. As of 2015, there were roughly 200 different nationalities represented in Sweden, who make up 14% of the country's total population. The Swedish people can be proud of their country, as Sweden has been voted the best country in the world by nicest edition of the Good Country Index. The survey also showed that Swedish people are the nicest people on the planet. Here are some reasons why you should move to Sweden. Sweden performs favorably in several measures of well-being, as indicated by the fact that it ranks above most countries in the Better Life Index. If you are living in Sweden, you will have a central heating system and fast-speed broadband internet everywhere. You will see safety regulations that are placed in all buildings. If you have no car, don't worry. Sweden has one of the best public transport systems in Europe. Buses and trains are available till midnight. You can travel as much as you can with your transport card. Doesn't matter if you are a student, immigrant, or working in Sweden. If someone is violating your rights, government will be on your side. The chances of experiencing discrimination on the basis of class, skin color, gender, or religion are very small. With the well-developed healthcare system and free education, Sweden has the best social welfare in the world. You can enjoy free education in world's best universities. In comparison with other developed countries, Sweden is the biggest spender on the social welfare sector in relation to its GDP. One of the biggest advantages of living in Sweden is that you will not feel a stranger, as everyone can understand and speak English. If you compare it to other European countries, such as Germany, France, and Italy, Sweden is a very friendly country for foreigners. Did you know that 97% of Sweden is uninhabited? It means there is a lot of nature in Sweden to preserve. Nature reserves and national parks cover a tenth of Sweden's land area. According to many surveys, Sweden is one of the least polluted countries in the world. Sweden is full of very nice architecture. Beautiful Scandinavian design can be clearly seen in the buildings around the country. The Swedish architecture is represented by the Ice Hotel of Jukkasjärvi, coexistence of old and new architecture in Stockholm, and the Strahamnen of Malmö. You are allowed to enjoy 5 weeks of vacation every year, by law. Also, there are many other national holidays in a calendar year. It means that you can be working in Sweden and enjoying long holidays. If you want to start your new business in Sweden, the Swedish Public Employment Service would help you to get financing and then subsidize your work by paying you a standard 8 hours salary every. It's really amazing. In Sweden, there is a great weight given to social equality and an emphasis on the importance placed on life outside the office and on a healthy work-life balance. Indeed, spending time with family is important to Swedes. From kindergarten, there are 16 months of paid family leave that can be split between the couple after a new child is born, with free daycare also available. A strong economy, good education, and excellent healthcare are very important factors in why Sweden performs so well in the Happiness Index. Sweden has long been at the forefront of tackling environmental issues and cultivating sustainable development strategies. Indeed, Sweden's first national sustainable development strategy was taken up by the government and parliament in 2002. The same year, a provision was added to the Swedish constitution to the same effect. The provision stated that sustainable development, leading to a good environment for present and future generations, must be promoted by the state. Sweden has taken the lead in many fields in environmental policy, including cutting greenhouse gas emissions and committing to ambitious climate goals. In addition to this, Sweden has increased funding to tackle climate change and has stepped up its efforts to protect biodiversity and ecosystems. Alongside neighboring countries, Sweden shares the responsibility for the Baltic Sea, a vulnerable marine ecosystem. Sweden is a parliamentary monarchy and a country that has free and fair elections with a strong multi-party system. In Sweden, an individual has a good level of freedom in terms of civil liberties and political rights, which are legally guaranteed and respected in practice as the rule of law prevails. When it comes to migrant acceptance, Sweden has long been a country that is very accepting of migrants. Each of these factors makes Sweden an outstanding place to live. Sweden performs well because of the country's focus on environmental issues, civic engagement, education, health and well-being, personal safety, and having a good work-life balance. Themes common in Scandinavian countries. Sweden particularly excels in having a progressive mindset on an array of issues, from climate change to maternity care, making it a desirable country to live with a family. Note that Sweden also performs well in the Global Passport Index as a whole, ranking very high position.